What's up guys, this is Hammy from Technolofria, and today I'm going to provide you with my first impressions on the Galaxy S8 Plus. So let's get started. First and foremost, we have to talk about this display. This is the most beautiful display I've ever seen on a device, hands down. And I've seen basically every iteration of a Samsung phone, and I have to say that they've done their best yet with this one. 6.2 inches, it is very large, but it's at an 18.5 to 9 aspect ratio, so it's basically about 2 times as tall as it is wide. So it is a little tall in the hand, but it's really easy to reach across both sides, especially because the device curves at each side of the panel. It's also very symmetrical. I don't know if you can see that on the front and back. It just kind of spills over both sides and makes it really easy to hold in one hand, even though it is an extremely large device. I will have to say that this is probably the best iteration of Samsung's hardware design that we've seen so far. This is absolutely incredible, although it is a fingerprint magnet and it's quite slippery. So this might be one of the first phones that, while I love it to death, when it comes to the hardware design, I might actually put a case on it just because I've come so close to dropping it while using it one hand, especially when reaching this fingerprint reader, which just happens to be at the top, on the back, the worst probably possible place you could put it, but we'll get to that later. So with that, I've had multiple times where it's almost slipped out of my hand when I'm trying to unlock the device or just kind of reach the top of it. This gesture right here kind of makes it where it slips out of the hand a little bit, so I might actually put a case on it. But anyways, going back to the phone, battery's great. So far it's treated me quite well. I've spent many hours streaming video, downloading music, watching YouTube, texting, social media, and this phone has held up like a champ. I've even done many hours of video calls, and this phone has done a way better job at lasting through the day than the iPhone 7 Plus has. I know. That's supposed to be the king of battery life, but this phone has actually done quite well, and I never thought I'd say this, but this is probably my favorite device, and I'm not a Samsung fan. This camera, in my short time using it, has been absolutely phenomenal. Like, it is fantastic, and I have the iPhone 7 Plus. That's actually what I'm recording this on right now, and this camera is just as good, if not better, even though it doesn't have the dual camera capabilities, which I do miss at times. One last thing I have to say is that this device has Bluetooth 5.0. I'm still in the testing phases with it though. I have AirPods and Beats that I use primarily for audio, and I have found that while the range is good and it's more powerful on this device than it has been on previous Samsung devices, this DAC does still have a little bit of trouble comparing to the quality of the iPhone 7 Plus. And I will be doing more testing to see if I can get the output to either equal that of the iPhone 7 Plus with maybe some EQ modifications, or just modifying my behavior with music, since I am primarily a music listener when it comes to my device. Other than that, if you guys want to see anything in the full review, go ahead and let me know in the comment section down below, and I will be happy to cover any aspects of the device. I will be doing a very thorough review, so look forward to that coming in the next couple weeks, because I do want to make sure that I give you guys the most up-to-date and accurate information, especially if Bixby is updated during that time, because right now at launch we're not really having many uses for this assistant that they have included in this device. So maybe once that goes live, I'll do a separate review on that, but for the time being, this is a great device. I look forward to using it more because I really think Samsung has mastered hardware design at this point, and they seem to be competing against Apple. While they did have the snafu of the Galaxy Note 7 where the battery was exploding, I did have the device, mine didn't explode. I do think that Samsung's done a great job at making sure that this is a quality device that consumers are going to be happy to own. And already, even in my short testing period, I can say that I'm already happy with the device, and I look forward to providing you guys with a full review shortly. If you like the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it, helps out the channel. And if you want to be the first to see my full review of this device, go ahead and subscribe. I'll put a link up there. And that's all for now, guys. This is Hammy from Technolofria. I'll catch you in the next one.